No! Come on! Golly! I wish some people out there would learn, guys. Going to be a great, I would say, maybe an informational, informative episode out there for any up-and-coming streamers, content creators, players, something we touch on time and time again, something we've actually talked about a lot on this channel in just the past 6 months when it comes time for rising players out there or content creators doing things in their past on social media, whether it be Twitter or Discord messages or Instagram DMs, all of this stuff surfacing and really hurting their future careers. I'm talking about a record out there, and this is why I love the comment section, because yes, an unfortunate story, but I'm sure maybe some of you guys know of a shorter signing in esports and gaming history, that being this past weekend, Tempo Storm to their community team signing, I would say, a semi-competitive player, a content creator, and a streamer as well, that being a player known as Mexicans, for a whopping total of 2 hours. Now, shortly after being signed, which probably was one of the bigger moves of his gaming career to be signed to a gaming organization in Tempo Storm, shortly thereafter, I assume the internet does and did what the internet does, as they probably surfaced a lot of information of his past, his recent past showing some homophobic and racial slurs being used repetitively. I'm not going to defend his actions. I think Tempo Storm did the right thing here. I will say, though, a learning moment going forward is he has now posted his response and his apology about it. And yes, him being a very, very young member out there, I'm sure he can make his way back. But it's a constant reminder to a lot of you guys out there, the unfortunate circumstance and climate when it comes time for entertainment and sports and esports out there, when a lot of figures you look up to, there are a lot of big figures out there in both esports and gaming, as well as streaming, if you want to throw it in there, that have gotten away with saying some or doing some pretty iffy things. That is unfortunately because they are more established, and yes, that leniency is often gifted by organizations or platforms to top figures. They can do things that the up-and-comers just cannot get away with. That does not make it any less terrible, right? It's obviously still equally bad, but I feel like a lot of up-and-comers out there maybe look up to these people and think, oh, it's okay, they got away with it, maybe I can too, when unfortunately so, that is not the case. This is a constant reminder out there to check yourself, to think before you tweet, to think before you send that message. That message you might think is going to stay between friends can often surface back years later and really, really hurt what could be a growing career for someone like a young player like Mexicans. He lasted 2 hours in Tempo Storm after all these messages did resurface, when those messages could not have existed if he had just thought before he said anything at all. So it's just a reminder out there for all of you young up-and-comers. I am sure there's a lot of people watching right now, which is super cool to think about. 5-10 years from now, you could be gigantic, and I would hate to see a message from your past all of a sudden take you down like it has for this young player out there after just 2 short hours inside a gaming organization. You know, his gaming career with them has now ended. We'll see if he comes back from this. I'm sure he will learn from this. It's a great eye-opening moment as well, and I hope you guys can take from this on top of that. Is it a record for the shortest amount of time ever spent inside an esports and gaming organization? It might be, but that's just me trying to take something lighthearted away from another tragic instance of a young creator out there just being taken down by his own word of mouth. What do you guys think about this? Until next time, though, as per usual, drink that water, drink that coffee. I hope you guys are all taking care of yourselves during these crazy, crazy times. Again, we just want to thank all of you for subscribing, commenting. You guys are truly incredible. It does keep me motivated to keep on seeing you guys watching this content. And glad you guys are enjoying it. Until next time. Okay, bye.